Sabrina, have you finished all the paperwork that I left you with? Today's the day all of them are due, so I'll be needing you to drop them off at my office. Oh, you're talking about those? I haven't done any of them yet, though. What? Why not? Not only have I not done any of them yet, but I haven't even looked at any of them. That can't be. I handed them off to you a little while back, asking you to please handle all of them before today. And, well, I have a lot going on myself. Look, I had this big vacation with my boyfriend, so that took almost all the time I could have had for work away. You cannot use that as your excuse for not getting the work you were asked to do done. And it's not like those papers should have taken you that long to go through and fill out anyway. What? All right, now you're really starting to annoy me here. Did you just say that I'm annoying you? I don't ever remember you even having the right to tell me what to do here in the first place. But I am your manager, Sabrina. My manager? Do you have any idea what position you're in, Helen? What do you mean by that? You really think I'm going to sit here and listen to you tell me that you have no clue what position you're in after coming to this department? From what I've heard, you're being moved around this company every year, being asked to take on new roles, right? Well, that is correct, but what does that have to do with you and I? What I'm saying is that you've been moved around so much because you are just that useless to this company that they don't know where to put you anymore. So would you please stop calling yourself my manager when all you are really is this entire company's burden? I haven't been getting moved around this company a whole lot just because I'm some kind of useless burden to everyone. But what I do know is this. I am your manager right now, and that means you have to listen to what I ask you to do. Everyone else in this department has been listening to what I say and doing as I ask, except for you. So I will not allow you to act like you can have your way here all because you think I'm a burden to the company. You really have no clue who you are, or even who I am, do you? What are you talking about? My father is the department manager for the Human Resources Department. I am very much aware of that, Sabrina. And? Do you think it's okay for you to keep talking to me like that when I'm the daughter of a man such as him? What are you getting at here? Jesus Christ, woman. Just put two and two together already. You could be fired by any moment by my father, and that all depends on how he feels and thinks about you. He listens to every single thing I say to him, so all I have to do is speak up about how you keep on badgering me. Are you serious? Anyhow, you can stop trying to fight me like you've been doing. All right? Sabrina, work has started and you are still not in the office yet. Has something happened to you on your way into work? I haven't seen you anywhere yet, so I'm going to assume you're running late. Sorry about that. I'm not feeling all that well today, so would you please let me have the day off? What? You're only telling me that now? If you've been feeling too sick to come into work today, you should have called in sooner than 15 minutes after your shift started. Well, if you'd like to know, the reason I'm feeling really under the weather today is because of you. Because of me? That's right. I always have to sit in the cubicle next to yours, and that old person smell you always give off has been making me feel more and more sick. It's to the point I can't even focus on my work anymore, and now I feel like I have to throw up all the time. So the reason I have to take the day off today is because of you. That is very rude of you to say, Sabrina. I smell like an old person? I'm not even close to that age yet, though. Oh, so you really haven't fully realized it yet? Well, just know that I've noticed your disgusting odor, and because of that, I cannot get my work done in that office. So I've had to take desperate measures in order to have you exterminated. Exterminated? How have you gone about doing that? I asked my father to go and get rid of you. I asked for him to fire you and make sure that you never come back. So get the hell out of that office building, you old hag. You have to be kidding me. You cannot use a reason like that in order to have your father fire me. Well, unfortunately for you, that reason worked. All because I told my father that your stench was making it difficult for me to work. And if I'm not able to work, that's a major issue for the company. Why do you think you can say something like that about yourself? Because I was the one who went and set up that contract with A&A Foods. That was the first time this company has ever partnered with a company as massive as that, and it was all because of me. And not only was this a massive contract for the company, but it's worth over $30 million. If I'm not able to continue my job like I've been doing, then this company is going to have to take care of the reason for why that is. I am the ace of this company. In other words, there is not one person in this whole entire building that can go against me without meeting the fear of my father's boot. And you think that gives you the right to have me fired? If this doesn't lead to you being fired, then I'm just going to harass you more and more within the office until you quit and leave this place yourself. I hope you're ready for what awaits you.
Helen, it's been a while. How are things for you? Are you getting used to that new department?
Oh, hello, Director Drake. It really has been a while, hasn't it?
What's going on? Did something happen to make you seem so down?
No, I'm just thinking about how perhaps my way of doing things has been wrong this whole time.
Oh, and why would you be thinking something like that now?
I've always been told by my father to respect all of those that work for you, and they'll continue to work for you and do what must be done until the day they're promoted. That's why for as long as I can remember, I've always been putting my team first and only make choices based on what everyone wants.
I am well aware of that, Helen. That's the whole entire reason I have you working the job you do. Now, tell me, why do you think the way you've been handling things with your workers is wrong?
Drake, do you know who Sabrina is by any chance? She works under me in my current department.
I do, since her father and I are very close to one another. And I've known about her ever since she was a little toddler.
And what do you think of her?
She is very young and still very unripe. Yet she was able to get us that contract with A&A Foods. I feel that she has some very important skills that the rest of the company could learn from. There was also that presentation that needed to be given to the very tough business lead of A&A Foods, and she stepped up to the plate and killed it. All I can really say about her is that she is amazing. Do you have something to say about her?
I've been having sort of a dispute with her.
What happened that has led you guys to having a dispute?
All I can say is no matter what I try to do and say, she doesn't want anything to do with me being the manager of that department. And that's why I've started thinking that it's my time to leave this company for good.
What? Hey, hold on a second there. There is no way on this beautiful earth of ours that I'm going to let someone as important as you leave this company. I will do anything to make sure you feel more comfortable here again, so please take back that statement about wanting to quit your job here.
Understood. Then I need to tell you what's been going on between me and that wretched little girl. Hey, did you still go into the office today? Because if that's the case, then I'm going to stay home today as well. Is that so? Well, in that case, I guess you'll be out of the office again today. Unless I quit. Really? Then quit. Oh, finally. But since I'll be quitting, you need to start making your way back to the office now. If you're not going to be a part of the company anymore, I suppose I can go back in. I know that not having me around the office would be a major detriment to the company and would even lead to it going bankrupt. It is very true that you have left a mark on the sales department that you've been working in. That's why once I have quit and left the company, you will most likely be given my position as manager of your group. Is that something you'd like to do? Something I'd like to do? Why are you asking me such a stupid question as that? If anything, it would be a blunder to not put me into that position next. But if you become a manager like I've been, you have to be here all the time to make sure that your employees are managed and that they all get their work done. That's what I'm wanting to hear. I can tell all of them to do as I say and then make my job in that company even easier than it's already been. I can just sit around on my phone all day making bank doing absolutely nothing. Things will not end well for you if all you do is use your team for your own self-interests. What I do as the new manager has nothing to do with you. Now, would you speed things up with quitting your job there? By the way, that's right. There's no way the company can continue with me only being the manager for the rest of my time there. So I think I'll have to start aiming to be the CEO in order to keep that company going and keep the money flowing into my pockets, that is. There's no way someone like you will become the CEO of the company anytime soon. I wonder about that, though. All I have to do is continue to succeed at my job there to a degree that has never been seen before. And before long, I should be the CEO because of that, right? I also have my father working as the head of the HR department, so he can surely help me get to the top. With him, I'll be able to jump over so many steps and be at the top within a few months. There is no way you would be able to get away with something like that, though. Hey, how much longer are you planning to hang around the place? You promised me that you'd be quitting, right? Hold your horses there. I have to think about things like who will be taking control of this position next and things of that significance. So I can't just get up and leave as soon as you think. Then just give me the job as the manager and you won't have to be worried about who takes over next. I have no reason to be doing something like that, right? I am still within the company, so I can't just give you the title of manager without me leaving the company first. Also, I'm still not sure if you're truly ready to become the next manager here, or if you need more time under your belt to learn. Huh? We all know that I'm going to be the next manager, though. I am the ace of the sales department, after all. I'm not only really young still, but I've left a great mark on this company. I think this company would much rather have me in your position as soon as possible, instead of waiting around for a smelly old hag to leave. Everyone in this company knows that I should be in that position instead of you now. Therefore, you give me that seat you've had right now. You will not get away with yelling at me to give up my position like that. If you're really as enlightened on the world of business as you think you are, then wait for this company to make its decision and follow the company rules. I'm the one making the rules here. If you've got a problem with my rules and how I want things to be run, then I'd like to see you try setting up a $30 million contract with a company like A&A Foods. If you can show me that you can do something like that, then I'll be willing to finally listen to what you have to say. Oh, about that. What? The department manager is asking for you to go and see him. From what I've been told, it seems like he got a message from the leader in charge of that contract with A&A Foods, so he'd like to speak with you. Oh, is that right? I'm sure the department manager will be asking me to do some more work for him now. For some reason, he's always seemed to be very into me. Really, being as gorgeous as me is not a gift at all. I'd hurry up and get to his office as soon as you can. He's waiting for you patiently. Fine. It looks like luck is on your side today, taking me away from this discussion. But when I get back from the department manager's office, let's continue. So don't you run away from me. Sure. I'll be waiting for you to come out of there. Hey, you! What the hell is going on here? What happened? What happened with the manager that has you so freaked out right now? Because of you, that $30 million contract I had made with A&A Foods is now gone! Poof! It's been terminated! So of course I'm going to be freaking out right now! $30 million contract? What makes you think that it was my fault that contract ended up getting terminated? Stop trying to play dumb with me! You went to the CEO of A&A Foods and tattled on me to him in order to make me look bad, right? Would you not call something like that tattling? This isn't your 5th grade classroom anymore, Sabrina. I was just going to my father to talk with him about the situation I've been having here, and that I've grown tired of an employee like you always causing me so many headaches. I knew that since my father is the leader of a company such as that, he'd be able to guide me through what all I should do about you in this situation. Which he did. I can't believe it. I never would have thought that you, of all people, were the daughter of that company's CEO. Why were you hiding something as important as that from me this whole time? I never was trying to hide it from you or anyone within this company, Sabrina. It just happens to be something I don't find is very